Okay team, how are you doing? I hope that you are feeling good. I always say that because it's genuine. I really hope that you are stepping into this space and feeling good. And if you're not quite there, we can get you there by the end of these 15 minutes. We're going to do what I've called Kettle-belle-of-the-ball today, which is going to be a kind of elegant based kettlebell session. Obviously, if you haven't got a kettlebell, you could use a single dumbbell. If you've got one of your funky triangles, you could use a funky triangle, which is what I'm using because my kettlebell is in the car. So whatever weight that you have got, but instead of kind of doing our normal kettlebell session, which is normally quite high energy, lots of swings and throwing things up overhead, we're going to take it down a little notch and just really concentrate on the strength moves that we are doing. So pop your weight to the end of the mat, bring yourself to the other end. We're going to start in just by tucking our chin into our chest, relaxing our shoulders down. Take it into a full neck circle around, both directions. And then tuck the shoulders up towards the ears, hinge it forwards, half roll down for me. Roll it back up to standing, take the arms out in front, then up overhead, big full circle of the arms. And then shoulders up towards ears, chin to chest, roll down. This time we're coming all the way down, so soften the knees as you need to. Walking forwards, take it into a plank position, dropping to your knees or elbows if necessary. Good, holding here. Exhale up into a down dog. Have a little pedal through of those feet. You can walk the hands back in towards the toes. Slowly roll it back up to standing. Maybe shoulder roll at the top here. Stick it down into a nice deep squat for me. Elbows to knees. Holding here. Add in your little heel pops. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take the hands to the mat. Walk it forwards. This time sink to the knees. Bring it into child's pose. Take your knees a little wider if you need to. Good, holding here, enjoying that stretch. Exhale, press up into your plank position. Good, take it back into down dog, walking it back in, all the way up to standing. So much for elegant. This is a new top. I've just caught it in my arms before it came completely off my head. So guys, this top is not a top to wear for roll downs, as I have discovered. Let's see if I can tuck it into my back there. Excuse the interruption, but that was too funny not to mention. Roll it out. Good. Okay, now that we are back in elegant zone, I want you to go ahead and pick up your weight. So you're going to bring your weight into your left hand. We're going to take it out into a side lunge. You're going to bring the weight to the side or the inside of your foot. We're going to step back in, and then we're going to take it into a curtsy. So we're going to do this on the same side each time. So you step into your side lunge, bring it back in, into your curtsy. You can take the opposite arm out wide if you want to, if that helps with balance or elegance. Good. And just keep going across. As I said, we're not speeding through these, so you can take them nice and slowly. Good stuff. Feel that lovely stretch on the inside of your still leg as you come into your side lunge, and then see how low you can sink into your curtsy. One more on this side. Good. Come back up to standing. Bring the weight into your chest. We're going to sink back down into that nice deep squat hold. Rest your elbows on your knees. And we're going to add back in those heel pops. Slowly, slowly up and down. Feel that stretch all the way from the base of your feet, up the back of your heels into your calves. Ooh. The burn will build with this one. Keep lifting and lowering. Keep that back straight, so try not to arch those shoulders. 4, 3, 2, And one, lower the heels back down, press back up to standing, bring your weight into the right hand. We're going to do that first move on the right hand side with your curtsy. Good. So step out, side lunge, in and curtsy. Beautiful. And just see how it feels from one side to the next. Is there a side perhaps with your curtsy that you can sink a little deeper on, or step a little wider out with, or are you feeling pretty balanced? Good. Two more. One. And two. Take it back into your squat hold. Sink it down. Hold it here. And then this time adding in alternate heel pops. So lifting one foot and then the other. Woo. Good, guys. Stay nice and deep. Keep that bottom low. When you lift the heels, try not to make you come higher into your squat. Stay deep. Ooh. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, press back up, come up to standing. Give your shoulders a little roll through. Okay, from here we're going to come into a little bit of core control balance work. Shift your body weight onto your left leg. Take your right leg just hovered up off the floor, and we're going to come into this balance rotation. So you're taking your weight all the way around 360 degrees. It is wobbly, so if you need to tap down, absolutely fine. The way you can help keep your stability is to really pull that belly button in. Good. Let's do one more. Woo, bring the feet down, pedal them through. That was strong through that standing supporting leg too. And then switch sides. So your right leg now is your support leg. Your left leg comes up. If you can, take your weight in the opposite direction. Squeeze that belly button in. Good. You got it. 4, 3, again, seeing if there's one side that you feel more stable on. 2, there usually is. And 1, that felt slightly more wobbly for me. Pedal it through, and then take your feet slightly wider. So we're going to come into our full round the whirls, working into the waist as well, which means we're going to be moving the hips. So you're going to start with your weight down by your pelvis. We're going to take it up, out and around. As we get to this point, push the hips out, come back to center, and then come around on the other side. So again, absolutely, you can take this slowly. We are working arms, shoulders specifically, yes, but feel that waist getting recruited as we come into that bend over. Good. Perfect. Exhale up, especially if your weight is super heavy. You got it, guys. Beautiful. Let's go one more each direction. Around. And around. And then take your weight into your chest. If you've got a wall, you're going to take it down into a wall sit. If you haven't got a wall nearby, by all means take it back into your squat hold. We're going to hang out here. So if you're in a wall sit, flat back, all the way from your shoulders down to your lower back. Really press into that wall. Pull that belly button in. Stay here. Breathe it through. Beautiful. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. 4, 3, 2, 1. Power back up. Let's set the weight down. We're going to come into a roll down again. Might hold on to my top this time. So bringing yourself down into your mat, nice, slow and controlled. Soften through the knees. We're going to take it straight into child's pose. And then when you're ready, exhale up to all fours. Take it into some cat-cows. Ah, feels good. Beautiful. And then back into child's pose. And then exhale up to all fours. So just bring your weight so it's placed in between your two hands, okay? It doesn't have to be kind of tucked underneath your torso, just in between the two palms of your hands. We're going to come into a plank with a tap. So you could absolutely drop the knees back and come into three-quarter plank here, lowering the hips, and then we're going to tap from side to side, trying as much as possible to keep those hips stable. There's going to be a little sway, a little shift, or we're up in high plank. Good. So again, hug that belly button in towards your spine. Nice and slow here as you shift from one hand to the next. Try to tighten up through those abdominals. Good. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, press back into child's pose. And then exhale forwards into your cobra, dropping to your elbows if you prefer. Try and get rid of any tension in your glutes. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. And then once more back into child's pose. Good. From here, we're going to spin around and come into lying, guys. And I want you to bring your weight up above your chest. We're going to be coming into toe taps, but we're just going to be holding that weight with straight arms directly above our chest. As always, you could do this with one foot on the floor, taking that leg away, or up from tabletop. Remember that that movement is coming from the hip. Good, so you're hinging that hip forwards to tap rather than just letting gravity take your feet down. Good. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Return both feet to the floor if you prefer. We're going to take that weight behind our head, overhead, and back up to chest height. Into that kind of overhead tricep extension. As I said, if that causes any lower back issues at all, keep your feet down on the floor. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release the feet down to the floor. Bring your weight down onto your hips. We're going to roll up into a bridge, resisted bridge. And then we're going to add in little pulses here. Final move. Dropping those hips down, pressing back up, really squeezing into those glutes, lifting them up as high as you can. Good, guys. Keep going here. Woo. How are you doing? Hold on to that weight if it's something that's going to roll down. So the triangle is quite useful because it kind of fits into your body, fits into your hips here. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll down, roll down, roll down, roll down. Nice and slowly. Once you're all the way down, take the weight off of your body and onto the floor. Take your legs along. Take your arms long, full body stretch, guys. Close off your eyes if you can. Inhale. And exhale. Good. You can stay like this if this feels really nice for you, or if you prefer to come into happy baby or a little knee roll or knee hug, then do. Just do a little scan, check how everything's feeling, all the way up from the ankles to the shoulders. Yeah. And then release and come up to sitting, guys. You're going to know where you feel that you need to stretch off. So please do spend a couple of moments stretching out, okay? Whether you were feeling it with those side lunges, curtsies into the thighs, squat holds, or maybe it was more if it was into the abs, into some side bends. Whatever you want to do, just a couple of minutes of your own time. I'm not going to dictate your stretches to you for this particular workout. And I will see you all on the next one. Thanks for joining me. Sonia on this one.